All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We got a great matchup here against Dwayne versus Chris. Both skill level 4s, race to 3 still. And this, I believe, is round 2 for their matchup here. I actually got a special commentator here with me today. You want to introduce yourself to the crowd?
Hey guys, how's everybody going today? William Hoyt, owner of Southeast Georgia APA, sitting here commentating with Tim today and hoping to have a good matchup.
All right, I got to ask Southeast Georgia, what all areas of Georgia you cover? Because I'm a Georgia boy myself, even though I'm here in Jacksonville.
We cover everywhere from Valdosta over to the coast and up to right below Savannah.
Oh, there you go. All right, so pretty much my stomping grounds. My wife and I actually met in Valdosta, went to VSU. There she went to Lowndes High School. We were frenemies without knowing we were frenemies because I went to Camden County High School up in Kingsland, Georgia.
All right.
So both these guys are from your region. That's awesome. It's really good. It's going to be a good matchup then.
Yep.
Now, do these guys actually know each other? Or?
I don't believe they do.
Oh, even better.
Yeah, that's right.
Even better. We got rivalry blood right here, and they didn't even know it at first.
They're going to know each other a little better after this match.
And then, guys, just like last time here, we'll stop and end each stream after each matchup. If you will, every stream is its own individual. Make sure and click that share button. Whether you're coming to us from YouTube via Q Sports Studios, or if you're coming to us on Facebook via Jacksonville APA. Well, looks like we got a cue ball off the table right off the bat here.
A little bit of first match jitters, looks like.
Right. Now, I forgot to ask which one is which. I didn't ask their names right off the bat. I was too busy doing the score.
The one here in the camo shorts would be Dwayne.
Okay. What's the question, guys? Still your break. Yeah. Yes, sir. Hey, Zach, I'll see you tomorrow, bud. I will be here as well for the 9-ball side of this. So it's like Chris is back up to break again. There we go. Good break. Kept it on the table that time. Got something in the top side pocket. I think it was a stripe.
Yeah, it looks like it was the 14 ball.
There we go. Zach said, let's go, Tim. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate you being here, showing the love and support, man. Good try in that top left-hand corner pocket for the 12 ball here. And both players got a little bit of a cluster here at this bottom long rail to deal with. And looks like Dwayne's going to opt to go for it right away. Yeah, great shot. Good speed not to get trapped behind those other stripes there. Looks like he still even has eyes on the 7 ball if he wanted. Looks like that's what he's opting to stretch across the table to go for. But guys, always be careful too whenever you're doing stretching across the table. Your accuracy and everything that you have goes downhill. So I like the fact he's opting to take a look again, grabbing the bridge. And I hear it all the time as for, people, they're always like, I'm not comfortable using the bridge and stuff. Whenever you go to practice and you're getting ready for a regular league play and stuff, force yourself to do a whole rack, just use the bridge. Doesn't matter the shot, just use the bridge. Get comfortable being uncomfortable.
That's right, Tim. Before I took over as league operator on my team, I used to make my players shoot entire matches with the bridge.
Oh, my gosh. I love it. I would have hated you at first. I'd be like, are you kidding? I'm walking outside. I don't know if I can handle this today. Zach asked who won out of Jay and Sean's stream. Jay did. Jay took it 3-1. Good matchup between both gentlemen. But Jay had the steadier shots. He kept on getting, missing small, getting balls near the pocket, keeping it close, and was able to clutch the win.
Looks like Dwayne's getting a little antsy here. Stood up mid-shot on that one.
Yeah, can't be doing the Pop-Tart method, which brings me to my question I always like to ask everybody that comes on stream with me. Pop-Tarts or Hot Pockets? Which is your favorite?
I like the Hot Pockets.
I like the Hot Pockets, too. But you got air fry them. Have you ever had them in the air fryer?
Never had it in the air fryer.
Oh, my gosh, you're missing out.
Oh.
Doesn't matter what flavor that you like, any of the different types. You do it in the air fryer, and if you're really bougie, and you really want to take it to the next level, do your little garlic butter on top before you put it in the air fryer.
Oh, now you're talking.
Oh
now
yeah.
You're talking.
Oh yeah. Not a bad choice there. Still got the 2 ball close to the bottom corner, but trying to go for the combo shots.
And that is one thing that you never want to happen, especially in 8-ball. Taking a shot that ends up on the short rail.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I like to make things as easy as I possible can for myself, and knowing things that make things more difficult for yourself is the way you can really punish your opponent right there. If there's something that's super difficult for you, especially whenever you're playing similar skill levels like this, odds are there's something that is probably pretty similar and more difficult for them. Shooting over balls, shooting off the rail, shooting from the pocket, that kind of stuff. If it bothers you a little bit, it definitely is going to bother your opponent. So if you get a chance to play a little mean, play a little mean. There we go. That's what I want to see. Tom, thank you for being here. He says, let's go, Chris. Yeah, let these guys know the love and support. They'll be able to look at the stream later on, see the comments and stuff from Facebook and from YouTube. And if for some reason or other you guys hear me talking to a name that doesn't appear in your comment section, don't fret. It's just because we're streaming to 2 platforms at once. Yeah, I kind of like what Dwayne, again, missed small there. That 4 is still very close to that side pocket. In fact, he's got 3 of his, in fact, all of his balls left are near pocket, or were. I spoke a little too early on that one. That 3 ball popped on out of there.
Yeah, had a really good fortune there for Chris.
Yeah, that worked out really well. Now you got a fun shot right here as an option. Let's see what he does here. If he's looks like he's aiming maybe for the 3 ball possibly, or maybe take the 4 all the way down. 4 all the way down. Okay. Should say he had a fun chance right there to do the 3 off of the 4, kind of carry him off of it. Now looks like that 7 ball on the top left is keeping that 12 ball from going by cleanly. 11 should be able to go by, but again, it's kind of blocked up by the other stripes.
Be looking for a safety option here.
Yeah, that'd be one of the best things he could definitely do. He may have just forced Dwayne to have to shoot for sure at the 4 ball, not have an option on the 3. Yeah, Dwayne's looking at the 4 again. Yeah, we talked about this during last rack. The opponent had 7 balls, all 7 still left on table, and his opponent was down to his last one. I was like, I love being in this position because I love start playing those defenses, start making 1 or 2 balls, play a defense, another 1 ball here, play a defense, get that ball in hand, run it out, and really punish them for just going at you as hard as they did.
That's exactly right. One of the biggest mistakes I always see in 8-ball is somebody trying to run the table that's not yet runnable.
Yep. Yeah, you gotta know sometimes when it's time to hit the brakes a little bit. Gas pedal method does not work 24/7. Great speed. Hey, that's all right. That pocket is definitely tied up from that 7 ball. Might scoot the 15 out of there, but it's a really difficult shot. Dwayne taking a look at all of his options here. Now, I would be very, very cautious. Even if he feels comfortable with these shots, making that 3 ball, bringing it all the way down. If he has a good clean shot on that 4, taking it out. When he's left on that 7 only, you got to be very cautious. I would not go for the run out here. Watch out for that side pocket. Oh, good try taking it all the way down, but didn't end up giving his opponent ball in hand here. Chris with plenty of opportunities here to kind of choose his own little destiny as for which way he wants to go.
Yeah, really need to focus on this cluster over here in the corner.
Yep, and especially when you got ball in hand, not a single better time you're going to have to do something about it. A common mistake I see, even in my bracket, being a skill level 5 and 8 ball, yeah, I'll see people not mess with those clusters at all until the very end, and it always ends up biting them and messing it up.
Yep. And I guess it does depend a little bit if you're a stronger safety player than you are
Yep.
a breakout player.
Yeah, very true. Or done a splashboard, let us know. I'll be more than happy to go through and explain what the process it took for them to be able to get here, and let you know what we got coming up as well, especially in Jacksonville APA, in terms of more splashboards coming up for these regionals coming up in the spring. A near miss on that one, but great stroke. I kind of like what Dwayne's doing. You know, he's getting down on his object ball, looking at it, looking exactly where it is that he's wanting to hit. Taking his time in between each shot. Chris, same thing, another just bare miss right there. I think both are trying to kind of like avoid that cluster and kind of wait for the other to start working on it.
They both seem to be settling down, too. You got a lot more pocket speed now than you did at the beginning of this match.
Yeah, we'll see that as the matchup, and as the further rights go along, we'll see less of them popping up.
That shot would get you every single time.
Ooh. Barely avoid the scratch, but that forces, well, no, it might be out of the pocket just enough. Looks like he may be out of the pocket just enough where he can start working on his cluster if he wants to. He doesn't have to go for that 13. He can tell better than we can, but yeah, he's looking down range. Good opportunity here. Yeah, let's go for it.
Worked out very well for him.
Yeah, that worked out very nicely. Laura says, Chris, you didn't come this far to lose. You got this. Let's go. Dina saying, let's go, Dwayne. Yes, thank you, guys. Appreciate y'all showing love and support these two gentlemen. They're working their butts off over here to provide y'all a great show and a good time against each other.
Oh,
great shot. Wow.
Very nice cut.
Now, based on the angle here, he may be able to get back and take the 8 ball in the same bottom left-hand corner pocket. Depending on what he decides to do on this 4 ball. Yeah, he got out of that cluster. Does that 8?
I think it passes the 10. If it does, it barely passes the 10.
Yeah, worst case scenario, he can at least get it towards that pocket. At bare minimum, my focus here would be pocket speed. Don't really see a scratch he's got to worry about. Try not to move my head while he was getting down on the ball looking. I was like, yeah, stand very still.
Your main goal here is to leave it for next time if you don't make it.
Yeah, absolutely. Good speed. Great job. Wow.
Very nice.
Threaded the needle there. So Dwayne taking a early first rack lead here. Race is still 3-3 for both players. Skill level 4. Very good job. Very well done. But, yeah, definitely play the odds on that one. You know, even if you don't make it, your opponent still had 5 balls left on the table. You know, you got to assume that means they got to do a 6-ball run out to take you out, or they got to start playing defensively. And if you haven't seen defensive shots from your opponent yet, you know, that may be something they're not comfortable with. They don't like.
That's exactly
right.
right.
Telling. So I think the odds are is to play it good, smooth speed, keep it near the pocket. But great job. He didn't have a scratch to worry about. He didn't have a lot of things to really worry about one way or the other. So I think it was very well played.
Yep. Dwayne here also runs the ACWV, which is the Alpine County War Veterans back home.
Very cool.
This is where they play APA out of in Baxley.
Oh, that's awesome. Too good. Very glad to hear that. All right, let's see here. So we already got a stripe there in top left-hand corner pocket. Looks like a small cluster with the 1, 9, and 8 right next to this cue ball here on the center table. But but still, every bit of that's workable. Ooh, barely hangs up the stripe there in the top right corner pocket.
See it all too often where a ball ending up in a pocket after a dry break convinces a player to take those balls.
Yes.
It's very worth your time to take a look around the table. This may not be the balls that you want to go for every time.
Yeah, one of the best habits that was taught to me early on is take just a moment after break, walk the entirety of the table, then make determination from there. So actually, I'm going to talk about that real fast because that was a great question. A lady came up here to the table asking if the opponent picks up the ball and gives you ball in hand, so they have chosen to not take a shot, is that considered a defensive shot? And it absolutely is. It's actually a great choice. It's something that you won't see in lower skill levels from time to time, and it absolutely needs to be a part of your toolbox here, especially when you're on, say, like the 8-ball, for instance, or the 8-ball is sitting where you're like, I gotta go after my ball, but 8-ball sitting where I'm gonna scratch, stuff like that. Like, there's a lot of reasons behind, but definitely a good choice.
Yeah, 100%. I like to use the 80% method. If I'm not 80% or better, then I'm going to at least make contact without scratching on the 8-ball. I'm not taking that shot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and that may mean that, you're kind of giving your opponent exactly what it is they were looking for out of that. They probably play that defensive to hopefully get a ball in hand is what they were shooting for and aiming for out of you. But, again, the odds game, right? Like, I have a higher percentage chance of me scratching and just giving the game versus them having to run 3 or 4 or 5 balls to be able to make it all the way. Yeah, I'm going to roll those dice and play those odds and err in my favor.
Oh, completely.
Not just throw the game away.
I have always found it better, though, instead of just picking it up, handing ball in hand, look for a ball that you can make more difficult of your opponents.
Ooh, I love that. Absolutely love that. Yeah, so, chat, what he's talking about is see if you can, clump something up together a little bit, make stuff not as easy of a shot.
That's right. You're giving up ball in hand anyway. So
Yep. Yeah, that's definitely a great method. Yeah, a lot of people just, when they start thinking of defensive shots, they just think of simply that the person wasn't trying to make a ball, and so they kind of leave it at that, but they still are assuming that, like, you're going after hitting your ball. That's not necessarily the case. Like I said, you could be looking to tie something up. You could be looking to pick the ball up, give that ball in hand if you have to. All those are considered defensive shots. Yeah, both guys are very much getting more acclimated to these tables. Do you know if they play on diamonds at all?
Dwayne here, I know, plays on 7 Foot Valley.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not sure about Chris.
I'll tell you, if he makes it to Vegas, if he hasn't already, he'll feel really at home there.
Right.
That'd be really good. It's funny, play on diamonds and stuff like that, you get, and I consider these to be the more difficult table in most cases that I've played against any other table. Mm-hmm. But you get to Vegas, you play on those valleys, and it kind of all goes out the window at that point. It's way different with your bank shots, the way the pockets work, the speed of the table. Every bit of it's just so far different that as much as you're like, I played on the more difficult ones, these should be easier. That is not the case, I have found.
Yes.
Good try. Kept it out of the side pocket here. It's going to be right against that pocket point. Both guys kind of filling out the table now. Again, I'm seeing a little bit more comfortability from both of them. Great speed right there. David, welcome in as well. Tom saying, this is your rack, Chris. David saying, let's go, Dwayne. Let's go indeed, guys. Again, show these gentlemen love and support. They deserve it. They worked hard to get here, drove far to get here as well. Both these guys are not here locally in Jacksonville. This was not like a 10, 15-minute trip through some traffic just to get down here, so. Good speed. Looks like he's looking at his cluster against the long rail here. The 1 and the 6 ball. Still got the 7 and the 2s kind of clustered there on the short rail on the left-hand side.
Tried for a safety there, it looks like.
Yeah, I like the idea. His opponent's still opting to go downrange anyways, which I still don't blame him. I don't like where the 11 ball's sitting to do a bank shot because the 8. Good attempt. James saying Dwayne's a teammate. Nice, James. Definitely cheer him on there. Let's go. Let's go, Dwayne Baxley, Georgia. Let's get it. Absolutely, Dave. Appreciate you being here as well, James. Same to you. Thank you guys so much for the love and support. Let us know if anything's wrong with the volume or anything like that. If we're too quiet or something like that, we've made quite a few adjustments getting into this match. And we'll be live throughout the rest of the day as well. We'll end every match. So that way each player has their individual match streamed. And then we'll bring up the next match after that.
You know, I can't say that I blame him there. My priority would have definitely been breaking those balls up any way possible.
Yeah, he had to go at it, and right now is still a good opportunity. Your opponent still has 3 other balls on the table, even though they're spread out. But I think failure to have went after it this time around, and especially as your player gets less and less less balls on the table, could have left you in a real incident there.
Right.
I think maybe he's trying to draw it back enough to maybe bump into the 15 and get it against the rail. He's still got a good option here to go up and down the table both ways. Yeah, he still would have had good eyes on that 15 either way. It's all good. Sound and commentary. Thank you, James. Appreciate you. Dina says no volume. Double check your stuff, Dina, just in case. Everybody else is hearing us so far.
It's always a nervous shot, knowing
yeah.
that you're going to scratch. You have to play the perfect speed to keep it out of the pocket.
Yeah, that's where a little English would have been being your friend there, but obviously you got to get too crazy with it. Ooh, that 8 ball could have got a little traction there. Now, if I was Chris in this instance too, I'm going to keep my opponent having to shoot, and same thing for Dwayne actually, for both of them. I'm going to keep my opponent having to shoot further down the table. Players checking with each other in case it was a ball in hand. It was definitely a good hit, but obviously without there being a ref called in the situation, that is up to the player's discretion. Let's see. Looks like we got Dina, Carla, Dee, and Bonnie all in here as well. Welcome. Thank y'all so much.
Those are all teammates of Dwayne, or play in the same building as Dwayne on Wednesday nights.
Awesome.
I see David Herring. He's out of our Valdosta territory.
David, I'm telling you right now, my friend, if you want to bribe me for commentary here, all right, if you'll head on over to the very close shot. Sorry, little ADD mode for myself there. But if you head on over to the Bearded Pig for me, give me some of the sauce. Give me the variety pack of sauce. I'll give you the best commentary you got of your life here. I'll make your match be the greatest match of all time. Baxley's deep in the house. Yes. Yeah, I'm blessed. We actually go to Valdosta on the regular, probably about once a month. My parental-in-laws are there. Father-in-law is retired Air Force. So the grandbabies get to go visit up there in Valdosta on the regular.
Yep. Yeah. Baxley's actually getting the best deal of this. 1, 2, 3. 3 of the tables in the stream right now are all Baxley players.
Oh, that's bad to the bone. There we go. Defensive shot. Roll up behind that 2 ball. Looks like he did a great defense here. We'll see. This is exactly the gameplay we want to see right here, guys. Very well done.
Don't believe he could have executed that any better.
Yeah. Yeah, it tied up just enough. Judy says Angela Rose. I do not want to mess up that last name there.
Lamantia.
Lamantia, there we go. Well, welcome. Appreciate y'all. I'm just a disabled veteran, Air Force as well. Played AP in Baxley. Hoping my friends kill it. Yes. Yes. Appreciate y'all again. This means a lot having y'all here to support these guys. Very good try. It is ball in hand.
And guys, while you're watching the stream here, don't be afraid to share it, like it, get it out, let other people be able to watch it. Friends, family, anybody.
And you have two ways to share it as well. This is being streamed on the Facebook page, Jacksonville APA Facebook, as well as being streamed on YouTube via Q Sport Studios. And we try to help out with as many APA tournaments as we can here. So we actually did the Southeast Challenge just a couple weekends ago, and then also did the USAM that was out of Cue Ball Billiards. That was an amazing time too. That was a packed house.
Really wish I could have made it for that. I hate that I missed it.
Oh, it was a great event. Very well done, well put on, and just amazing sportsmanship too from everybody involved. It was really, really awesome to see.
Great.
Going for the 8-ball in the top right-hand corner. Dwayne getting his first opportunity here. Good speed. Looks like he's going to dodge that side pocket, and he does. He hits the pocket point. Ooh. Oh.
I bet that shot had him sweating the entire way.
Ooh. Yes. Very good. Dwayne, congratulations here, making it to the hill. Race is still the 3 for both gentlemen. Anybody's game here. We have seen absolute upsets. Even in the higher skill level brackets, I've watched literally a match where it was a 5-5 race, and opponent was 4 against the other one at 0, and it flipped, and the guy won 5-4. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so 4 balls didn't hit a rail. She didn't scratch. Nothing went to a pocket. Yep, still her rack. Yep, it's such a weird one. you got to go through like this, like we were just asking about a break situation. It's always like, yeah, you go through the sort of operations as for like what all happened during the rack. Yeah, Daniel, that was definitely nerve-wracking there. I think on those shots, a good firm bottom hit would have definitely helped. Again, you could use a little left-hand English when he was taking that 8-ball to scoot it to the rail as well. He went for the speed method, trying to make sure that his speed, hopefully didn't like creep into the pocket. Now, it definitely would have if he would have been off just literally a degree, because it hit the pocket point. Yep. And those side pockets will absolutely act like hungry hippos and stuck that ball on in. So he left the odds up to the pocket. I think a little English would have made that a little less chancing.
A lot of times what I realize, especially on your 8-ball shot, is most of your scratches come from not being confident in the shot itself.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, Daniel. And one of the best things you can do as well in those shots, when he was looking, again, I've given Dwayne props in this. I really love his approach to the table. When he gets behind his object ball first, before ever getting to the cue ball and determining how and where he's wanting to hit that object ball. When he looks at it, you can look at the tangent line. From our perspective right here at the booth, we had a clear shot that cue ball was set to go straight towards that side pocket without a doubt. So whenever you know that, if you do bottom on that shot with the angle that he had, that's going to force the cue ball to the rail faster instead of allowing that angle to follow itself on through. And, he would have been hitting probably closer towards that middle diamond on the long rail, left-hand side, that side pocket. And, again, just make things a little easier for yourself, a little less daunting, and it doesn't take much to be able to practice those shots. Set them up. Again, get comfortable being uncomfortable. If you're in regular league play and you find a shot that's coming up on the regular for you that's just really, like, aggravating you, and you can't honestly look at your opponent and be like, I love these shots. This is my favorite shot in the whole wide world. You need to go practice it. Practice it, get better at it, and do it for a couple weeks. You'll see there's quite a few shots that come up on the regular. That shot on 8-ball is a normal shot to have to deal with and navigate one of the pockets, usually a side pocket like that, and have to take it out of the equation. So. Hey, Daniel, anytime, man. Thank you for being here. Yeah, if you've got any questions about the shots and what they could have done differently, I'm only up to a skill level 5 and 8 ball, but I've been APA for, I want to say about 8 or 9 years now total. Took a few year break because my wife and I have 2 kids now. But was blessed to be able to be a part of some really great teams. I've had some really good coaches and captains along the way, and definitely have had some good advice and stuff given to me. So I'll be more than happy to answer what I can. If not, I got Will as my backup wingman here. I'm sure he can help us out as well. So again, we're talking about the cluster situations. We do got that 8, 15, 14, and 1 here, right there, right where the rack was.
Yeah, Chris had a great chance to break it out. Actually nicked
Yeah.
a 15 and knocked this one out just a tad earlier.
Oh man, that lead would have been. I'm not normally much for going after combos, but that 15 looks like without having to do anything crazy, could have maybe done the 15, 14 into the side from where that cue ball got left.
Yeah, the angle I'm sitting at, it doesn't look like it takes much manipulation to make that
Yeah.
go.
And as long as you ain't slamming stuff, that 8 ball ain't gonna go rolling up towards the pocket, so should be fine. Now that does give Chris a great opportunity here, and he looks like he's already staring at it as well. Looks like he's going after that 1 ball in the side pocket. Now's the time to do it.
You know, you play this with a little bit of top, you're probably getting your 7-2 in a better position down here as well.
Oh, good, so close, good speed. And yeah, you're right. A little top would have that cue ball would have been a little bit further top side.
Yep. A little bit more speed. I think
Yeah.
he would have been perfect on that shot. 7 would have probably separated from the 2. Go ahead and clean up your 3 balls down here on the end.
And although I know his opponent was not doing this here, so guys, don't take this as me saying somebody was sharking. At the same time, he may have been a little distracted by their conversation. If you ever find yourself distracted by anything going on in the room at all here, somebody walks by your shot, when you're down on the ball, you're shooting. You know, like, that's the time to shoot. It ain't time to start thinking about stuff. It ain't time to look at the rest of the table. When you're down, you're shooting. So if anything distracts you, get back in your pre-shot routine, whatever that is that you normally do before you get down on the ball. Rinse, wash, repeat, and get yourself back situated in that position.
It really looks like what Dwayne needs to do here. It looks like that he is really becoming unfocused, standing up on almost every shot.
Yeah.
I see that a lot with players that are getting confidence, especially when they get 2 games up on a race to 3.
Good speed. I actually like him not taking his 1 ball there. That 1 ball leaves him an option to get back onto the 8, assuming the table kind of stays the way it is and that 14, 15 stays blocking that 8 ball. Looks like the 8, does it go freely here in this bottom left-hand corner pocket?
The 8 will go freely in the bottom left as soon as he gets a 9 out the way.
Yeah, so I definitely leave that 1 ball if you can. Ooh, scratch shot. Oh, no. Oh, no. The
Man.
11 ball. Oh, that just worked out really good for Dwayne for just at least for the time being. We got a triple ball defense against that 8 ball.
Now it looks like instead of using your 1 to get on the 8, you may be using the 1 to break out the 8.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna have to. Now, which way do you think? What would you go with ball in hand here with this little 3 ball setup over here at the end?
Ball in hand, I like the 2 ball here.
Yeah.
I see he rolled up, stayed on the rail. I probably would have given myself a little bit more angle. I'd want to take my 7 next and then use my 3 to come back out.
Yeah, I think I would have tried for the 3-7, bring the 2, and knock that 9 ball out of this bottom left-hand pocket because it's out just enough.
Yeah.
The only problem is you gotta pay attention to how you're leaving for that 1 ball, like you said, and see if you can get some sort of a breakout. I don't know if he would have.
Oh, this could be, as long as he hits this correctly, this would be a perfect breakout shot.
Yeah, he's looking at it. He's making a determination here. Loading up some bottom on it.
Oh, he didn't stick the
No,
bottom.
yeah. Guys, this comes back to what we were talking about earlier here. You got that 3 ball defense there. Your opponent has to be able to run 7 total balls for the win. This is one of those times where, you're going to end up giving ball in hand more than likely. What do you do differently here? Maybe you go ahead and knock that 14 and 15, kind of get something out of your way a little bit. He might be able to see enough to 8 where he doesn't have to, but I'm not taking the chance.
Yep.
Yeah, smooth call. Very good play.
Yeah.
Love seeing that.
Anytime you can make your opponent work for you, do so.
Oh, yeah. Gary asked, did Didi win? I'll see if we can find out.
Uh,
Gary, which table was Didi playing on? Was it the top right-hand one that was in the stream, which is
yeah,
table 5?
Table 5, that's correct.
Okay, I'll see if we can try and find that out here in a moment. Thank you, Judy. I just messaged Michael Moore. He's the league operator here. Him and his wife are the ones that are running this event right here. I just texted him while we're at the control booth over here, or while they're at the control booth. I'm sorry, and we're at the commentator stand here. I don't blame him for marking a pocket here, but definitely going the defensive route. Yeah, ooh.
Oof.
That's all right. Great hit. Didn't give ball in hand.
Yep.
Daniel, that means a lot. Thank you so much. Very much appreciate that. I just got a text back said Kristen won. So I'm assuming Didi does not go by a nickname of Kristen, which would be her opponent. So it looks like her opponent won.
Yep.
But I have had some crazy nicknames before out of nowhere, and so I'm not going to leave that one a chance. You guys know what that means better than me. So. See, I don't like going after this. It's going to leave the cue ball in a harder position for his other two. Yeah.
Oh,
I wasn't even thinking about the scratch right off.
no. Oh.
There goes, guys. If y'all have never played the game Hungry Hippos, that side pocket jumped out and scooped it right on up. Oh my goodness gracious! So this is going to give Chris his best chance to go ahead and get a point here on the board and start solidifying this match here. Great shot,
There
great
it
out.
is.
Very well done.
You see it all the time, especially when it gets down, especially short races, and it gets down to one last game. You see the tides turn all
yeah.
the time.
Yeah, I was still laughing about last time because somebody had called a game early on that we were streaming. Like, yeah, they're like, nah, the other person doesn't have a chance. Like, I've watched both of them play, et cetera, et cetera. And it definitely looked like that way. And they're like, yeah, they're like 4-0 guaranteed. And it was that match I was telling you about earlier. I was like, look, like I just don't count it out. Like I would be really surprised if this game doesn't go hill, or at least a little better than what you see currently as the score is like. Because both guys were getting close to the 8 ball each time. It was not. It looked one-sided because of the score, but it was not one-sided.
Yeah.
And sure enough, it came that hill 4-4, and the person that had first of the hill lost. It's the craziest thing to see, but you do see it happen. It's anybody's game.
That's exactly right, especially when you try to factor in nerves.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, at first you got that confidence because you got the early lead, and then the tides change a little bit, and it's really depending on how that person plays that mental game.
Yep. You make yourself start thinking. You're like, all right, there's no way I can let him come back on me. I can't do this. I can't
Bingo.
let him win.
Didi, welcome in as well. Sorry about your loss there, my dear. We had Chad asking all about you. Hope you're having a good, fun day, though. Now, again, looks like 7, 8, 5 mixed in with the 13, 14, and 12.
Yes.
Yep, right there in the center table, still almost as if it's its own little rack. Playing a little 6-ball out of nowhere.
Yeah, I believe upon the initial break, cue ball squirted off the left side of the one, not making a full contact. Still pocketing a ball, which still allowed the rack to be played.
Yeah, guys, you got to have 4 object balls hit a rail. Cue ball is not counted in that 4 for that rack to be able to continue. I like it, Dwayne feeling the music right now a little bit. That's good. And for those joining in, don't know where we're at, we are located in Nine Ball Heaven off of University Boulevard here in Jacksonville, Florida. This is one of the couple main pool halls on this side of town. You got this one, you got Cue Ball Billiards off of Beach Boulevard. They actually have a big tournament going on right now as well.
Yeah.
Got a lot of pros in here. We were very blessed. 2 nights ago, Mr. Shane Van Boeing was in the building. I actually got to play him, and then along with Feder. Feder was here as well.
Yep.
So we had 2 world champs in the building that were both allowing people to play them as well. Race to 3. It was a heck of a good time, taking photos, signing autographs, the whole 9 yards. So.
Someone told me, Tim, that you were trying to give Shane some weight.
Yeah. I just wanted him to have a good opportunity against me is all, and give him the best odds that he needed. Yeah, I know he's the world champ, but just because he doesn't know who I am doesn't mean that I wasn't going to give him a run for his money. I can't keep it up any longer, guys. I was trying with a straight face. No, it's funny because I played both of them. Shane, not to say Feder is worse than Shane in one way or the other. I had a better chance against Feder. I actually had more opportunities at the table, and did a 4-ball run on Feder. Would have potentially been a breaking run. That cue ball, I was off of my angle just a little bit. I tied up 2 of my balls, and I was very sad about that because I saw the opportunity just scoot right out the window as if somebody just stole it from me. I was like, man, if I would have had a rack against Feder, I never would have ever. I'd been like, do you know who you're playing, guys? And they're like, who? I'm like, well, first and foremost, I'm Tim Jones, and I won 1 rack against Feder. Did he still beat you? Well, yes, of course he still beat me.
It doesn't matter.
But I won 1 rack. Do you understand what that means? I'm really happy about this rack right here because I think at this point both players are dialed into the table at this point, and I think Chris knows what he has to do to take out Dwayne, and that is focus on those defensive shots.
That's right.
That definitely take it home. But Dwayne already knows as well exactly how he has to play against Chris. Ooh, good shot in that corner pocket. Great speed. Whew, that cluster's still looking nasty as can be.
Yeah, Chris definitely seems to have loosened up fully now. He's letting his
Yeah.
stroke out.
That's right. Look at that. Look at that.
Yep.
Still a good play. His opponent does have a chance at that cluster, but we've seen both of them avoid clusters already. So we'll see if they're gonna start working on it. Not want to touch it again. I'd be worried about knocking my opponent's ball out here. Just me having more on the table, but. Great shot on the 2-ball. Good speed, actually. Most like he's got a great opportunity on his 6 here if he wants to go for the side pocket.
And it does look like his 7 and 5 are open. They do both go in this corner. You got a little bit of a rough roll there.
Great speed. Oh, barely
Oh.
rattles. Good speed. Good speed. Nicely done.
He definitely has a vendetta with that corner today.
Yeah. I didn't see him slip any $5 bills in that corner pocket, and it's just it is not going to play nice. I liked where he was though, because again, like you were talking about the that 7-ball, 5-ball go freely.
Yep.
He would have had some great opportunity against this little bundle, but maybe it worked out better because his opponents feel real comfortable already. Looks like he's got a great opportunity on these 2.
He really does.
Yeah, had he made that 12 still went in that top left-hand side pocket or corner pocket. I'm sorry.
Yep. Right speed. The 8-ball still comes down here in this corner.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, he had an opportunity there. And guys, also too for everybody in our chat, I hope everybody fared well against Hurricane Ian. Hope everybody's okay and safe from that as well. Now we had that on all our minds here as well over the past few days. So
I do like that choice of shot.
yeah, I do too. Absolutely. Yeah, because where his opponent's balls are, his opponent's got to get back further down.
Right.
You know, if he hits it too soft, he's going to leave the cue ball on the left-hand side of the 7, making that 8 not possible. Great speed.
Oh, man.
I think you can still see enough
Yeah.
of the 9.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. What you doing here to be able to solidify that 8 ball? What you thinking?
From where I'm sitting, it kind of looks like I'm going to play this with just a little bit of top right.
Yeah, kick the cue ball into the 7 and 8, you thinking?
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Now, if I've got more angle than what I'm looking at, I'll play just a little bit of draw with this shot and come back around for the 8 in the same corner.
It's a good hit, I think.
Yep, it
Yeah.
definitely was a good hit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Both players kind of looked at each other and nodded right off the bat, too. I like that. I like that. Good job.
Yep. I mean, good sportsmanship. That's what makes this fun. If you're not having fun.
Oh, we made a 2 for. Will this work out, though? Is that cue ball going to keep rolling too far forward?
He can still make this work. Me personally, I do like going off the 8. It's a dead straight into the corner.
Yeah. Just got to clip it. He has not marked a pocket, has he? He did not mark a pocket.
No, he's still on the 7 here.
Oh, yeah, that's right. My bad.
It's a smart play.
Still got enough of the 9 to see, but not really. I mean, unless he brings it all the way to the other side of the table. I was about to get real worried there. I'm still glad you said he still was on the 7. I was sitting there looking, I was like, oh, God, that 8 ball. Mark it. Like, you want to get up and, like, scream it.
That's right.
But, like, we can't do that.
Yeah, I
There
hate
it goes.
watching someone lose a game that way.
That's why I was very proud for that Southeast Challenge when that guy first did that and, like, literally didn't mark it. I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh, Lord, here we go. I was like, we're about to have an issue. And the guy just simply, his opponent said, hey, just in future, if you will, make sure I mark the pocket.
Yep.
He's like, I know it was obvious. There was no question. He's like, just please make sure. And, like, that's all it was.
That's
very
awesome.
simple. Yeah.
That is awesome.
I was like, that guy had him dead to rights to be like, yep, that rack's mine. You didn't mark the pocket.
Yep.
All the way. Oh, my gosh, such a close shot. And he would have
And
such
this
a
might
good lead.
still get, nope.
Yeah, it didn't roll up enough in the
No,
way.
not enough.
Not unless he does something crazy here with his hit.
Oh, man.
Oh, he might have gotten a good leave out of it.
I believe he did. I believe he completely blocked his shot to the 7.
We'll see. Dwayne's looking at it, seeing if it gets a little skinny here. But I think because that 9, that 7 will not go in that bottom right-hand corner.
Well, he's looking at it like he can clip the left-hand side. He's looking like he can make it into the corner. I don't know. I'm with you, Tim. It doesn't look like it goes clean.
Yeah, I don't think it goes clean. I think maybe he's just hoping to push it towards it.
Oh,
He went clean as, oh my gosh. Chat. Wow. Wow. What a shot.
Wow.
Dwayne with the first opportunity now to be able to solidify and finish this race off. Daniel said that pocket's not playing nice with Dwayne. No, it's not. It's being straight up disrespectful.
Yeah, he decided to go into the other.
Yeah,
He's going to leave
I
it
don't blame
alone
him.
entirely.
Yeah. Got a let's go Chris in here. Let's go indeed. This match isn't over. The 8 ball gets magical powers from time to time. And he's shooting on the rail. Good speed.
Oh, little 8-ball jitters.
Yep. Yeah, my opponent laughed at me the other night whenever I was playing during the singles board. I was sitting there talking to the 9 ball, and I was like, 9 ball? I was like, just a 9 ball, nothing special. And she was like, do you really have to have a conversation with a 9 ball? I said, yes, I do. A 9 ball needs to understand that it needs to slow its roll. It needs to understand that it's just a normal ball like the rest of them. It ain't special. It ain't got no magical powers.
Now, this shot that Chris has is going to be a very scary shot, especially if you're not confident. Let's throw it right over here into the corner.
Good speed, but he hangs the pocket. Hangs the pocket now.
Those are the ones that keep you up at night.
Yep. Those are the ones that anything you talk about during this match, you know, it definitely something you start mentioning right off the bat. Such a perfect song for all these pool players here. Good speed and avoids the scratch. Good matchup.
there we
Dwayne
go.
taking the win.
Good game by both opponents.
Yeah, I loved seeing it, guys. Definitely a great job on getting more comfortable on the tables as well. Definitely early game jitters almost is what it seemed like right off the bat here. Both players getting far more confident. You saw them getting down on the ball further. You know, the rolls were quite a bit better as we progressed throughout the rest of the rack as well. Just extremely well done. So, well, guys, we're going to end the stream right there. Will, appreciate you joining me, brother. Thank you
yeah,
so much for
enjoyed it,
having
Tim.
me
Very
here.
much so.
Yeah, and you're more welcome back. Daniel says, congrats to Dwayne. Yeah, give the love and support, guys. We will end stream here, but we'll have the next matchup hopefully in just a few. And again, guys, we're just doing that so that way each player can be able to see their individual streams. But my ask from everybody here is even if it's somebody that you're not that you don't know, that you're not supporting, if you're tuning in, just make sure to share it out to your friends and family. It means a lot to us, and we appreciate you guys. Y'all take care, be blessed, and we'll see you here soon.